זה בכלל פועל? לא.
Wow.
Happy Monday, everyone.
What's funny?
We had some technical difficulties during the opening sequences, but that's okay. I mean, we are human after all, at least partly.
Speak for yourself.
At least partially. So it is Monday again. It's 6:30 p.m. EST. We are back again on the live stream. And yeah, happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this later, leave a like,
Where did
comment.
this Happy Monday come from?
Happy Monday. I think probably either Jamie or Rob or Jillian. Someone started, I think it was Jillian. Someone started on the chat saying Happy Monday. And then it just turned into a thing. So now we say it too. I like Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like the beginning of the work week and people are sort of over it, not happy about it. So this is like a good way to start the week.
Usually I think people say Happy Friday.
Right,
Because
it's the weekend, yeah, or like Thursday evening or Friday or whatever it is. But yeah, Happy Monday is good because it starts us off in the right direction, as it were. And what better way to start off the week by talking about art, showing art, making art, and having people join us while we do it. I don't think there's a better way to start off the week.
Yes.
What do we have today for the review?
Before we start with the review, I just wanted to tell everybody that I have a shop, a new shop, online shop. So my website is nirlevie.com and
that's nirlevie.com.
Yes. And I actually maybe next time we'll show the shop with some of the products that I have.
Yeah.
Because I started except of the two art books that we sell at shows.
Yeah.
Where you're writing hi to Jamie.
Yes,
hi,
I am.
Hi, Jamie. So, except of the two art books that we have, and we sell them at shows, I uploaded them to the shop, so you can order them online. But there is also an option for PDF for digital download. And also, I have two t-shirts and a baseball cap.
So it's not it's not two t-shirts left. It's two types of designs
two designs of t-shirts
that you can order.
Yes. And so it's basically now it's two art books and the prints. All the prints that we have left from the shows.
So that's not a lot of prints though. I don't think so.
Not a lot. I think we have three
of each. So that's the G-Clay prints. They're priced higher than your average everyday print, but that's because the paper quality and the print quality is the highest possible, basically. And there were a limited run, so there's always ever been and there only ever will be 10 of each.
And also they're pretty big. So
they're large format. You receive a certificate from TD Art, from Tatiana, Nir's art rep. Authenticity, stating that there's only 10 of each G-Clay print ever made. So there's a few of each item available still, print-wise. Yeah. You can check that out on the site. Yeah. What are you going to be showing us for today?
I have a book that I asked. So I asked ChatGPT to tell me what I already showed and what I didn't. And he told me that I didn't show this book.
I don't remember you showing it, yeah.
It's Ramón Ramón Pérez from Raid.
Oh yeah.
So we this actually won an Eisner. It's so we took like a screenplay by Jim Henson, and he translated it to a comic, and it's something that I think he wrote it before he died or something like that, as I remember. I hope I remember correctly, but it was never produced before this. So these are probably parts of the script, but so Ramon's art is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
This came out, I think, in 2011. Was a long time ago, but art is really, really good as always, and the coloring and like the style of this, something that looks a little bit like a collage.
I love the colors.
Yeah.
Very bubblegummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the colors are they're not very strong, they're not very saturated, but they're not completely desaturated. And he mixes like some different techniques, which is cool. Like there is a like different type of coloring style on the same on the same page, which gives it a little bit of like dream feel.
Uh-huh. Or maybe a flashback to the past.
But it's not. It's actually the same. It's the same, I think. Yes. It's like, I think it starts with him going through a parade
Uh-huh.
on the street, so it's very chaotic, the beginning of the story. Yeah, that's very nice. The story is not really Jim Henson like in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it doesn't feel like a Jim Henson story, but apparently it is. There's no, I don't know, creatures or not that I remember.
What does this have to do with Jim Henson?
He wrote it.
Oh.
He wrote the screenplay.
What other screenplays did he write?
I don't know, the Muppets.
Yeah, aside from that.
Labyrinth, I think.
Oh, really? I didn't know he
maybe.
wrote that. I thought he just
I'm not sure he
provided the puppets.
I'm not sure about it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And the coloring also is really nice. Like each page is colored a little bit differently.
Hi, the family important. Welcome. Happy Monday. You're just joining us for the book review that we do at the beginning of every live stream episode.
Look at this, for example, where...
Yeah. Can you zoom in on that or move it closer to the camera?
Sure.
So that it's kind of, it feels like a
more realistic kind
a departure from the style on the previous page.
Yeah, you see a little bit of it before, but it's... Look at this, for example.
That's very cool. The graphic. I tend to like the graphic one more.
Yeah, me too, but I like the fact that he plays with the coloring style.
It mixes and matches. Even on the top there, you have like a semi-shaded lion and then just the toony colored.
And here it's almost no colors at all, and here it's suddenly something that is more realistic style.
We're happy to have you here, the family.
We're happy to have the family here.
Yes.
Another like different kind of coloring.
Yeah, this is very nice. It kind of reminds me of the Belgian colors that they use, the bright blues and the bright yellows, like Tintin.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true, yeah.
The drawing style
That's
is
very European. All
yeah.
his style is very European actually.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like something that was produced in Europe.
But there's also a little bit of like newspaper
that's a
comic feel
cool.
to it, and there's also some Mobius mixed into it.
Yeah, that's a very cool spread.
Yeah, very nice. The wolf on the crescent of the moon there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and again some watercolor.
These color choices are so good.
Yeah, it's like you never see anything like that. And the stuff that he does now is also cool, but I think it's mostly like this, looks like this.
Yeah.
I think his art did develop from like this style,
Yeah.
but the coloring here is the interesting
Ooh,
thing.
this is also a nice
Yeah,
double spread.
very nice. I like the triangle, that shape.
The diagonal, yeah, very cool.
A lot of details. Probably took forever. I'm not sure about. I know that he works digitally now because he told me, but I'm not sure about this because this was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that the inking might also be digital?
I'm not sure. It looks, the inking looks digital,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
it's hard to understand actually. I'm not sure about
You're
it.
not looking at the original sizing or
Yeah, because sometimes you see things that looks like watercolor and
he could be doing a mixture, it looks like.
yeah, for sure. Because this look very clean.
It's
so
very
hard.
yeah, that's digital for
Yeah,
sure.
but I'm not sure. You can achieve like with brush or
Yeah, I mean, the gradients are the amount of time it would take you to achieve the smooth gradients physically
Oh,
in
I
traditional
just meant the
media.
inking.
Oh, inking. Yeah,
not
yeah.
the
I don't
coloring.
know. I think I tend to feel like this is being inked digitally as well, but
No, the coloring is for sure. It's
digital. Yeah, there's no
but
contention.
I was talking about the inking because the inking also looks very clean. I know he works fast. I remember him telling me that the difference for him between digital inking and traditional is you can work very fast because you can undo or
Yeah,
clean afterwards, and
you're more free to make
you're doing
mistakes.
when
Yeah.
you're doing traditional inking, you work slower because
You have to concentrate on what you're doing.
yeah, you don't want to make mistakes, even though you can make mistakes.
Yeah, but not many.
But not many because
It'll just end up being
a mess.
yeah.
Skip the page. What's happening here? Oh, that's the reason I skipped it. I think it's we're gonna be demonetized.
Were we even monetized on the channel yet? I mean, the channel has grown a lot over the past few months.
Yeah.
I think we had.
That's Jim Henson, by the way.
I think there was an addition of, I'd say, like 16,000 followers over the past couple months.
Yeah.
So it has really grown, but we're not quite yet at the point where we have to worry about demonetization.
Look,
yeah.
got the printing
Not the best binding.
Yeah, binding is not working, but you can see here this is traditional for sure.
Yeah, it's a graphic novel, The Family.
Yeah.
That's why it's thick as it is.
It's a graphic novel that won the Eisner.
Right.
By Archaea, by Ramón Pérez.
Yep.
Who now has Raid, which is a gallery here in Toronto.
Yeah.
A very cool gallery. And I'm gonna have a show there We don't have the date for the opening yet, but it's gonna be on, I think December.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometime during December. So you can zoom out a little bit so that we can see a little bit more of the page. Yeah. What are we?
So I'm doing a page. This is page, I think, 19 from issue or chapter 5 from Helix Sky.
Yeah.
And I actually, I'm supposed to do a commission, but I wasn't sure if I'm gonna do the commission here
On the live stream.
on the live stream. Yeah. But we're waiting for the final approval.
Yep.
And maybe I'll do it next time because it's a cool commission. So for today, I just thought I'm gonna get back to
Helix Sky.
Helix Sky. Yeah.
Okay, so last time we also did a page of Helix Sky on the live stream.
Yes, it was. I only did because last week I basically worked more on sketches. So I only inked one page after the page we've done last week.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the next one after that. The one I did last week was the climbing montage.
Right. The family important says this is making me uneasy, the inking. Don't feel uneasy. Near knows what he's doing. You can trust him. He does this every day, all day.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you definitely do. So Helix Sky, for those of you that don't know, is the graphic novel. I guess we don't really know in what format it's going to be released yet because it hasn't been picked up by a publisher at this point in time yet.
I'm not really shopping it around.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for
Razor Gray to be released.
Yeah. I decided not to pitch it to more publishers.
Right.
Until Razor Gray. And I think they were gonna do so. There's San Diego this weekend.
Yeah.
I think it starts on Wednesday.
Trying to. Is this the close-up camera?
Yeah, but let's close up from this because I don't really.
No, but this way I can select whether we're close.
Yeah, but the quality of this.
It's okay. It looks good.
It's this camera is from my older phone.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the Canon and as the Sony. Oh my god.
What?
I'm gonna replace the nib.
Oh, is it an old nib?
It's not old. It's like, I think I've done maybe 3 pages with it. But I don't know, I started to be spoiled with
nibs. Ever since you found out that the artist you were talking about recently uses a nib per page and throws it away.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, so it took me some time to really understand what he told me.
Yeah.
Because nibs are not it's not that they're expensive, but if it this has how many?
Probably 100.
100?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I don't know.
This says, so this Tachikawa.
I don't remember
Box of Nibs. Let me see if I can.
How much it costs, but it was.
I don't know. It's getting blown out by the camera, but it is more to the hard side of. So it has the rating.
I was just
number 99, but I don't know that it says how many, which is kind of strange. Why would it not say Yeah, 100 pieces.
Yeah, so I
So-
think it was. I think this is somewhere around $200, which is $2.
It was $200?
More or less.
Well, I
yeah.
thought nibs were way more cheap.
It depends on which
Right.
ones. If you're buying like the crow quill nibs,
Right.
they're probably cheaper because they are produced somewhere here
Yeah.
in North America, and the ones that I'm using now are from Japan.
I wonder if it's possible to. Do you think they're produced in Japan too?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if it's possible to acquire, similar to how products are made in China and you can get off of specific sites, you can get like the same product with a different logo for cheaper.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's, but even though Japan doesn't really mass market to the West the same way that China does,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's probably possible to find a Chinese.
I might be exaggerating. Maybe it was less than that.
Yeah,
but
there's no way that it's $200. I don't think. I would estimate it being like $70.
no,
for the
it was
box.
for
It's not-
sure
Yeah.
more than 100.
Okay, interesting.
I remember 3 numbers. So
Yeah.
maybe like closer to 150, something like that. But more than 100.
Uh-huh.
And I bought them on eBay, so it was like from a independent seller. Like I found like specifically, you can search it online.
I will. I'll do that. Tachikawa 100-piece nibs.
Tachikawa has like many brands, many.
No, I found the box.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it says $270.
Yeah, yeah. That's very like.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but think about it. For one is $2.
Yeah, that's a
So
lot. It's just a piece of steel. Right? I'm gonna be back momentarily. I have something in my eye.
it's a piece of steel, but it's. I don't know. It's like something for art, which is usually art materials can be very expensive. So that's, I think that's the reason. And also it's a Japanese brand. Probably you can find it in Japan for a cheaper price. There's a nib that is North American that is similar to this, but I find this specific nib to be much better for me because the other one is too soft, and I'm not sure about the price is that like different.
Yeah.
It's more or less the same. So it sounds expensive, but it's like $2 for one.
Well, think about the artist that uses one nib per page. That's quite expensive.
Yeah, but he uses a different brand.
Right.
Which is also, that's what I was saying. I'm not sure that it's much cheaper.
It might make more sense to use a cheaper brand if it does the same job.
No,
and
it doesn't.
Okay, then.
It's the, this is the best one I found for the small lines.
Right.
Like the thinnest lines.
Do you think that the bigger nibs are, do you remember if the bigger nibs, the wider ones are less expensive?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because the precision required to
But yeah,
produce.
look for the other one I'm using is Zebra G nib.
By Tachikawa too?
Yeah. Or yeah, Tachikawa G or
Zebra Manga G Pen Nib Pack of $187.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess
It's
the more
almost
precise they have to be,
half
the more
the
the
price.
machining needs to be precise and kept in good condition.
Yeah, and also it's less less people buy it, so it's probably also the reason for it to be more expensive.
Yeah. So we had quite the smoky week last week.
Yeah.
we're in Ontario and there were wildfires here.
Yes.
And yeah, it was pretty, there were a couple, let's say 3 days in which just being outside felt like you were at a bonfire, like right in front of the bonfire all day long.
Yeah, it smelled like fire
And
outside.
I think the fires have died down now, but I'm not sure. Ontario.
You can see the sky now,
Yeah, the sky
which is cool.
is visible at the moment, but okay, let's see. Updated 1 day ago. It looks like there's Thunder Bay, there's still some fires, but less than there were before.
The thing that was annoying is I wouldn't mind it if I didn't need to go outside, but we had like a outdoor concert.
Yeah, there
Like
was a
the
concert.
same day, the same day that the fires were at the like worst situation
Yeah, and it was an
outside.
outdoor amphitheater. So
Yeah.
I actually don't know how the band didn't cancel because it takes a lot out of you just to sing that way and play that way under
Yeah.
normal conditions.
Yeah.
But they didn't cancel, so it was a good show, but it was a bit smoky.
A lot smoky.
Hmm.
So you see how slowly I go with the lines with the nibs.
And
If you
this is fast for me. I would not be able to do it
Yeah,
this
but when
quickly.
I work digitally, I work much
Yeah,
faster.
it's very loose, right?
Yeah, I can like make a line, and if it's not if it doesn't like look good to me, I can undo like on the spot and do it again.
Yeah,
And here I can't,
that would actually drive me nuts.
but you can't undo.
Yeah, that there's no way of. I mean, you can use whiteout,
Yeah,
but then it's visible
but
on
you
the
can't.
page
Yeah, you can't you can use whiteout, but you can't like use it all the
completely.
time. You can
But do
use
you
it
think
like,
it's possible to sort of sand the paper down and take the top layer of ink
yeah,
off?
you can, but it takes
That's what I would
forever.
do. I would rather do that than use whiteout.
But you can see it as well.
Or maybe do a mixture of both. Like sand the paper and then use a diluted whiteout so it
It's
doesn't
not sanding, it's using a
eraser.
razor to scrape it.
Yeah, I guess it's a similar thing.
But
Um,
you will be able to see like the location of the problem afterwards.
I'm recently working on a few models. I have been working on a few models. One of them is I'd say 24 centimeter tall sculpture of an alien figurine from the movie Alien from the franchise. So the xenomorph, basically. And it's very detailed. And I embedded magnets so that I didn't have to glue everything in place because it's pretty big. And if I ever want to move it, it would definitely break and it would be hard to pack. Yeah, so I've been working on that. I might show that next time, maybe on the next live
Yeah.
stream in the beginning. I have some Gundam models I've been working on. And the reason it reminded me of that is sanding. If you ever get into model making, you're going to be doing a lot of sanding, is all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mirror works fast
There's
too,
no
because he doesn't
sanding.
really pause that much, and it's continuous mark making, more or less.
Hmm.
I would have to stop and check the level of ink, and then I'd have like um, a piece of paper on the side to test my lines before I committed to them. But you have so much experience that you just know.
I It's basically because I try to complete a page every single day. So
Yeah.
I don't have time
Is with
for.
these kinds of nibs, is there a possibility of too much ink being on the nib and then pooling on the page? Does that happen?
No, not really.
No. That's good.
You're not supposed to dip it over this, like the part that is completely.
Protruding? Yeah. Okay. So just the thin tip of the, or Yeah, you can see on screen now everything that has ink dipped in is basically up to the
Up to
part
this,
up to the part that
part.
protrudes on the inside.
Yeah.
It would be so annoying if you had
Even
to.
though I don't think it will happen if I dip it more than this. Sometimes if you like do like a sharp, did you see that? If I do this, it will
Oh yeah.
splat.
I guess it's just the surface tension or the stickiness of the ink
Yeah,
is
of
enough
course.
to
Yeah.
keep it on the nib in the areas that are not the tip of the nib.
If I move it too fast, then it might like break from the tip. But you can white out on it. It happened to me many times. It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's options to cover that. Basically white out. I don't really care if you see corrections on the page itself. And I know that collectors actually like it. So
Jamie says that's why I do sketch cards, because I can focus on a small area.
yeah,
Which has its own difficulties too.
I agreed to do more sketch cards.
You said that after breathing in sharply.
Yeah, because I don't like
a long sigh of acquiescence.
I don't really like doing sketch cards. They're too small. I think I explained the reason for that a couple of times here, but basically it's because it's too small and people blow the image up to a like big screen, and then you can see all the mistakes, like the imperfections.
Yeah.
And it always look a little bit wonky.
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't you just? Could you not just not make mistakes then?
No, it's not mistakes. It's
Imperfections,
if you
like
blow
the
like
scale.
this up for let's like do this.
Zoom in all the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah. Here,
nice.
I got it on the Sony. Yeah, if you really zoom in, you're gonna find. I mean, I can't see any imperfections. I can't really.
Yeah, but
maybe
like,
just on the near the collar where the back is, there's a line that goes over another line here.
Yeah, it's like it's not really. You see that the like for in the hair, for example, you see the lines
line
are
is,
not really.
but I think that gives it its
precise.
charm too. That's what makes it traditional inking,
I don't know.
is that it has a little bit of character to it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like the fact that it adds character, but not in this scale. This is too much character.
Right.
It's like
It's Jim Carrey character
yeah.
at this point, but definitely the OCD perfectionist side of me.
I'm not a perfectionist at all.
No, I know you're
I'm
not.
not.
But the perfectionist part of my personality says, okay, so we're either going to find a way to make it perfect or not do it at all.
And that's what I thought I'm gonna do.
But then I think I've sort of like let that go a little bit over the past year. I'm like trying to enjoy the process of creating art more than the finished product, even though it's okay if you enjoy your finished work and share it with other people if you want to. But the process is really, it takes so much time to create a piece of art that if you're not enjoying the process in some sort of way, then I guess like that defeats the purpose.
I don't think if there's a lot of people that are doing art and are not enjoying it.
I don't
Do you think
know.
that
I think it
exists?
happens. Yeah, I think that there are probably a lot of people that have a love-hate relationship to creating art, just like anything else on earth.
Because it's a profession that takes a lot from you. So if you don't really like it,
Yeah, but not every artist is a professional artist. Most are
but
not.
then why would you do it if you don't like it?
No, because
If
there
you're
can
not
be a
a
mixture of
professional.
emotion. You can both like something about it and dislike something about it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really hated sanding in the beginning, but now I'm kind of enjoying it more.
Yeah, I guess if you do comics, then you can probably like some of the process
And
and
absolutely hate some
hate
other
some
parts of the
other
process for
parts of
sure.
the process.
Or you
Like,
could even like and hate a single part of the process
yeah.
for different reasons.
Yeah, but the parts that I don't like about the process are the parts that are not artistic.
Yeah.
Like promoting the things and talking about it and stuff like that mostly.
Even though I think you've grown to enjoy talking about it more than you
Uh,
did in the
more
past,
than I did, which is not
which is not a
which
lot.
is not a lot,
There's a
and
lot of
it's
room
not
for growth.
enjoying. It's not. I don't think you can call it enjoying. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the streams, the live streams, which is basically talking about it, but I'm working at the same
I'll give an
time.
example of something that I had to get precise. Okay, so this is a recent Wego figurine that I custom painted. I don't know if it's how viewable it is in this camera. So obviously this stripe in the middle was not there. It was all white. Um, I started adding some decals recently, even though I'm not done with the process yet. And as you can see, the main decal on the front, the 08 that I chose for it, which does not come with the Wego, it's just a separate decal sheet. I needed it to be as precisely placed as possible for me. So meaning I decided on a placement where the purple line would intersect the 08, and then I think I removed it and applied it 3 or 4 times before I got it precise. And yeah, the painting on the eyes, there's a lot of like the sanding had to be perfect too, but the family importance says, not gonna lie, I'm in the mood to draw now. Good, that's what we're here for. You should do it after the live stream is over.
Or during.
You can also do it during. So we were talking about this on the last live stream. We're gonna have, I think it'll be the next live stream. It's going to, so make sure to be there, the family, next week, same time. We're gonna do a draw along. You can draw whatever you like. You can sketch, paint, sculpt, do whatever you like. You don't have to share it afterwards. If you want to, you will be able to share it, and then we'll show some of the artwork on the live stream the week after that. So yeah, let's just be official and say that next week it'll be art along with near week. It can be fan art of a character or something that is in one of the graphic novels that Near created, or it can be your own character. It can be anything, whatever you like. And we would very much enjoy it if you sent it over. We'll have an email for you to send it over, and then we can talk about that in the beginning of the following week's live stream. Yeah.
I today I thought about something, but it was related to something that we can do on the live show, but I forgot what it was. And I said to myself, "Whoa, that's a very cool idea. I don't know if anybody that did that
Did you
before."
write it down?
No.
This is an issue. Every good idea needs to be written down, barring the ones that you
I
have.
have ideas when I'm on the
Treadmill.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I
but I
mean,
can't really write down
well,
stuff.
you can. You can type them or
No.
dictate them to your phone somehow.
It's the only time during the week that I have like time for myself, which is I don't like listening to podcasts or anything like that. I just
On the treadmill.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just like because I'm thinking about the fact that we don't really give our brains random time.
Well, we do when we sleep.
Yes, but then you mostly don't remember it.
Yeah.
You only remember the parts that are closer to the time that you woke up. You don't remember most of your sleep.
I really like this flap that the character has in the front of the jacket or shirt.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. I have never seen, at least not available for the wide public. I've never seen like a panel like that flap down in
Yeah,
the middle of the lapel.
I always do like
I
interesting
would wear that.
design. This is also like a weird,
Yeah,
cool
it's
thing.
like toga-esque, kind of giving Roman soldier with the armor off a little bit,
Yeah, maybe
but also more stylized.
more maybe futuristic, like
Yeah.
future toga. Yeah, I'm always thinking about the fashion design in the stories that I work on.
Yeah.
So it's not in our normal world, so I can play with the fashion. I also a lot of the time draw skirts for men
Mm-hmm.
because I think it's just random today that skirts are just for females.
I've seen more and more men wearing skirts. And
Yeah, but it like the culture sees it as a something that is more feminine for some reason, but in the past it wasn't like that.
right. And probably in the future it won't be like that again at some point.
Yeah. I wonder what was the idea. It was something related maybe to something where we can do that also that was like interactive with the audience
Oh,
somehow, but I don't remember what it was.
well, next time you can stop cycling or treading on the mill and just write, type it down and then continue.
Nah, that's not.
Really?
No, it's basically the only time in the week that I have to give my brain to be free of everything and just be random completely.
Maybe if it was good enough of an idea, you would remember. Maybe it wasn't that important.
I might remember it at
Okay.
some point again.
I kind of want this shirt that he's wearing.
We don't have it on the website,
No,
but
but
I
I've been
do.
learning how to sew, so I've only done a really rudimentary. I've made a tote bag so far, and I've sewn patches on things, but I would like to learn how to make a pair of pants and a jacket.
And pants
It's
is
very complex.
complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I watched someone do it online, and it seems like there's so much that goes into it.
yeah, pants are complicated.
You have to do you have to take into account like all of the folds and then the bias tape that
What's the
connects
name of the
pieces.
profession? Of the profession of people that do that?
Tailors?
Tailors? Is it tailors?
Tailoring, I think, is more for suits, if I'm not mistaken. And then fashion designers would be,
No, but there's something like underneath fashion designers,
yeah.
the people that do the cutout
Oh,
for
pattern
the.
making?
There's a name for that. I just forgot.
Here, let's see what Gemini says. The core difference lies in the focus. Fashion designers are the creative directors who invent concept silhouettes and trends, while tailors are the technical experts who construct and alter garments for a perfect
Oh,
fit.
is it? So it's tailors.
Yeah.
I
But
was.
but it also says pattern maker, which we also
Yeah.
brought up. Pattern maker translate the designer's 2D sketch into physical 3D
Yeah.
paper
Okay. Okay.
templates for the
That's
shapes.
what I was. That's what I meant.
It's like the engineer of the
Yeah.
fashion
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. If you want to like create pants from nothing, you need to know that.
Yeah. Pattern making for sure.
What is it? No. Oh,
No,
it used them in?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That's good.
I wonder if people hear the scratching.
I think sometimes when you really press down like you did just now,
Yeah.
I think they can probably hear some of it. So Jamie, what sketch card are you working on today? What concept is it or what character? And the family says I'll upload it on my post. Do you mean your post on YouTube? Is there such a thing as a...
Yeah, there is a post
Okay,
on
so is it
YouTube.
they've also kind of made a threads or a stories or something on YouTube?
No, you can just post on
Okay.
your page.
Yeah.
I guess. But
Mhm.
people who follow you, who like are subscribers, they can see it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, not a lot of people use it though. Like I think YouTube remained like less social than the other social media.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's about watching content. But even though I'd say that,
TikTok is also watching content mostly.
yeah, but it's short form content. But also on YouTube now, whenever there are live streams, there's a lot of chatting the way that we're doing now.
Yeah, but
Um,
only on lives.
only on live streams, but that also didn't exist obviously in YouTube's beginning days.
Yeah.
It was not a thing.
And comments aren't really a thing on YouTube.
Not, well, depending on the size of your audience, because the huge channels have a lot of comments on the videos.
Even though it's probably less than the comments on other social media like Instagram.
I feel like Instagram is just a shadow of its former self now.
Yeah, that's true.
Snarf from Thundercats, cool. I think you did that one time for commission, did you not? Or on a sketch card?
I think in San Diego I did a commission of Thundercats.
Oh, but it was what was her name? Pantera?
No, it was like the logo of Thundercats.
Oh,
I
the
just
building that
drew
they
the logo.
the building that they it's
No,
like a
just the
building.
tiger from the side, like the tiger head.
Oh,
Thundercats.
okay.
You remember the
No, but
logo?
I also kind of remember, maybe I've invented this, of you drawing the building that the Thundercats used to meet in, which their home
No,
base, which looked like a big panther, I guess, with like a Sphinx kind of panther
I
building.
don't. No, I never drew that.
That would be cool for you, though. This
I.
one, remember this building?
Oh yeah, it looks like the Sphinx.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a Sphinx
No,
kind
I
of.
never drew that.
I'll put it up on the screen. They say that the Sphinx head was actually a lion's head in the beginning, and that a later pharaoh
A Fader
decided
Lero.
a Fader Lero decided to kind of put their own image on that face.
Put the wrong image.
Their own image,
Oh, okay.
not the
The
wrong image.
wrong image.
No, their own. Yeah, so this is the Thundercats lair or headquarters, I guess. And
No, I just drew the logo, but like in a detailed way.
yeah,
Like it was basically like a cat from the side.
let's take a look at the Sphinx too. Let me see here. Yeah, they obviously based it off of the Sphinx with the two long paws and a
Yeah, for
corridor in
sure.
the
Yeah, of
middle.
course.
And yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I kind of recall someone saying that. So you know how the small statues of the Sphinx also feature the pharaoh's face, but they're saying that that came after.
The small statue also feature what?
The little statues that kind of mimic the Sphinx, like this one, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. That they say that it has the same head because it came after the pharaoh made the change to the lion's head that was there. This is a theory. It's not obviously not proven, but they were looking at like the markings made in the stonework around the head, and also taking into account the size of the head itself in proportion to the body, and saying that it's possible that it was a larger head and it had a different, either a different pharaoh's head or a lion's head in the beginning, and then at a later date it was carved to look like the current pharaoh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big thing in the ancient world, where if they found a different pharaoh's or a different ruler's statue, they would either break the face or change the face to make it suit what was going on in the regime at the time.
Yeah. They would also use a lot of the materials of older stuff to build newer.
Oh, nice. Jamie says doing the major from Ghost in the Shell now. Okay, so I'm gonna show. I think I showed it in the past, but I'll show the major. There was a small figurine of the major that I painted, and there was a tachikoma that I custom painted. So I'm gonna show that.
I don't remember the major. I remember the
So this is the tachikoma.
Tachikoma.
Yeah.
You have two of these, right?
No, I only have one tachikoma, and I have other robots that kind of resemble the
Don't you have
tachikoma.
another that is transparent?
Yeah, but it's not a tachikoma. It's just a generic, some other kind of robot.
It looks almost
I
the
think
same.
this kit was a plastic kit from Wave Company Corporation, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously the plastic that it comes in is much cheaper looking. This has like the car flake kind of sheen material to it, which was a combination of airbrushing and rattle cans. I got
Was it
that.
from Wayland Yutani?
No, the effect, and then the kit comes with this major Motoko. So yeah, it's kind of small, and I didn't really add a lot of detail. I wanted to keep it simple, but yeah, that's side by side. So Ghost in the Shell is one of my favorite franchises and stories.
When we started watching the new series.
Yeah, so 2 episodes have been put out so far for the new animated Ghost in the Shell series. We watched both episodes, and it's very much in the vein of kind of like the original manga.
Yeah, it's exactly. It looks exactly like
And
the
I think
manga.
Jamie was the one, or someone on the chat last time on the live stream said you should definitely watch it.
I think it was someone when we went to the climbing outside to the bouldering.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it could have been that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we'll get that out of the way. So this is where the kind of, I think of it as, you know how some people mix paints and then dip a piece of paper or a canvas in the paint and pull it out, and it ends up having this like swirly multicolored effect?
Yeah.
That's what I always think about when you do this kind of effect too.
Yeah. Yeah, I do it because for things that I'm drawing over and over again, I'm getting bored, and I like to play with the textures.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like hair, but it reads as hair.
Yeah, it's in the general vein of hair.
Yeah, it reads like something that is soft, right?
Yeah, you should also watch, if you like it, you should also watch the animated series that came out, I think it came out in the 90s. So the original Ghost in the Shell animated series. It is not stylized like the manga.
No.
It has a different style to it, but the animation is very good.
It's like the movie more.
Yeah, it's like the movie more, but it's a very good series. I would definitely recommend. I'm gonna watch it too again at some point. So I've already watched through the entire thing, but that was like 10 years ago, so I think I'm due for a rewatch. And at the moment, I'm watching Babylon 5 again. In the fourth season at the moment, so I don't really have much more to go. And
How many
then
season Babylon 5?
I think it has five only.
Oh,
Five,
that's
and
it.
then some additional episodes that happen later but are not anything to write home about.
I was sure it was more than that.
I think the best seasons are 3 and 4. So I finished the third one. I'm watching. Yeah, it's really good. This must be my third or fourth rewatching of Babylon 5 now over
You
the
can do
years.
the Next Generation afterwards.
What, Star Trek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really enjoyed Star Trek as much as I've enjoyed other.
It
I did
it really
like.
is similar to Babylon 5.
Yeah, I did like Deep Space Nine more
Yeah.
than the Next Generation, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
So my brother really, really liked the
Deep
next.
Space Nine.
No, the
Oh, the
Next
Next
Generation.
Generation. Which, your older brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He was very, very into that. So I kind of secondary watched it
hmm
a little bit. And I think he re-watched it again, like not a long time ago.
hmm Yeah, Babylon 5 was amazing. I just
I
really
never,
find,
I also, I only watched like a few
yeah, it's not
episodes.
enough. You have to get into it, but um, I really find the Vorlons compelling as a species. They, this isn't, yeah, I guess it's a spoiler if you haven't watched the series, but it's been in existence for decades at this point, so I think I'm warranted in saying something about it without spoiling. But the Vorlons they turn out to be, over the course of the series, we learn that they're millions of years old as a species, basically. They were here before humanity was ever a thing and already an advanced culture a long time before. And then they stayed behind to kind of guide the younger races at a time where all the older races decided to leave the galaxy. They were just over the galaxy and they wanted to see what else was out there.
Mm-hmm.
So they went beyond the rim of the galaxy. And the Vorlons stayed behind. So they're super advanced, but they also, it's not really, there isn't a clear line drawn as to when they get involved in the happenings in the galaxy and when they don't, or what they're going to do. It's kind of weird. Their ambassador on the Babylon 5 station is basically this suit that walks around or rolls around, and the races never get to see what an actual Vorlon looks like inside the suit. But apparently they end up being energy-based beings. So they don't even really have physical bodies. That's why they use the encounter suit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And probably they didn't have money to make like a cool alien back there.
they actually
Back
did
then.
the shadows, which are kind of like the quote-unquote bad guys of the series. They actually do show a couple of times as a physical alien. It's not the highest quality of animation ever, to put it mildly, but it is. They do creatures sometimes on the
Yeah.
series. But yeah, I guess it's way easier to make some swirly lights and not have to do animal
Yeah, yeah.
anatomy and all that. You get the weight right, and
That's the reason all the aliens look like humans, basically.
yeah, not all of them. There was one movie we watched. I don't
No,
remember the.
I'm saying like in Deep Space Nine and
Yeah.
Star Trek and Babylon 5, all these
hmm
TV series, they didn't have like tons of money to spend on
I don't know.
CGI
Yeah, I
or
guess. But some series do have tons of money and they have really good creature design and animation. Like the dragons in Game of Thrones were pretty good,
Mhm.
and that was a series.
Yeah, but there is a difference between TV in the
Right.
2020s to TV in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's not the same
Yeah.
money.
There's before The Sopranos and after The Sopranos. Is that what it is? Or what was the series where they started heavily investing into production
Maybe
much more than
Sopranos.
before? I don't remember if it was The Sopranos.
Sopranos, maybe the writing is very...
Are you going to see the Odyssey? Yes, we want to see the Odyssey. It's in theaters.
A little bit.
It's in theaters at the moment. I don't have. There's a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in theaters at the moment. You said you wanted to see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
Even though IMAX, I mean, you have to sit far away from the screen, otherwise you're like your head's on a swivel.
Okay.
So, I don't know if IMAX is better, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It is? I haven't been to an IMAX screening for years. I don't remember.
I know that Christopher Nolan said that it's better for this movie because on regular screening you see less of the footage.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a thing? Are the proportions different for the screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's like taller.
IMAX it is.
I mean, they didn't shoot like anything important in the area that is out of the IMAX, but still. The image is like taller.
It's almost 3 hours in length, 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Yeah.
Basically 3. Rated PG? What?
Why? Why not?
There's not going to be any like actual fighting scenes that are explicit.
Why do you need it? Why
A little bit. It's not supposed to be gore, but
why does it matter?
it matters.
I think it's overrated. I think the story is more important than the action and I think they mostly want to... It's mostly about marketing the grading of the movie. Mostly about marketing more than the actual important things about the movie itself. It's like if they want a mature audience to see the movie, then they'll like insert some explicit scenes and rate it mature audience. But there's a lot of movies that they don't have anything that is violent or sexual, but the theme doesn't fit like younger people, and they still like add something that is more explicit just to make it mature, to be able to market it as mature audience. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
The last showing on IMAX seems to be in 4 days from now, which is kind of weird.
Why is that? It's a new movie.
I don't know. I guess last screening for IMAX, maybe?
Why though?
I don't know. There is action and a bit of horror, but it's mild. Horror, interesting. Why would there be horror?
Cyclops.
Yeah, but Cyclops, I mean, a huge guy with one eye is kind of funny. I don't see how.
Yeah, everything could be funny or scary.
Yeah.
It's just the way you present it. Like every horror movie you can say that is funny.
I know that that's
in a way.
a lot of, so people tend to, there's a lot of people that tend to respond to scary situations
With
laughter. So there's some sort of like link between, maybe it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Reminds me of The Warriors. Do you mean the movie Warrior, was it called? Or there was a film that Henry Cavill starred in before he was Superman. Henry Cavill, I think it was like Greek mythology. Immortals. Oh, it was called Immortals. Yeah.
I don't know that.
It's an older film.
Never heard of it.
Have you seen it already, Jamie, in IMAX? Yeah, I hope it's going to be good and not... It seems to have like a crazy cast.
Yeah.
Basically every single
Everybody.
famous actor is in the cast of that movie.
Except of Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Warriors, it's a gang making back home. What does that mean, do you think? A gang making? Was that a typo or am I not understanding? The Warriors movie. Oh. $1979. Huh. Saturday you're seeing it. Okay, enjoy that. Let us know how it goes afterwards. We're probably gonna have seen it in the theater by the time we have the next live stream as well, so we'll let you know. It's a gang making their way back home. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking at the images from the film. I don't know what that is. I've never seen this before. Does this look familiar to you? I don't know what that is.
No, but
From 1979.
looks very cool. It kind of reminds me of Clockwork Orange.
Only because of the hat that this guy's wearing.
Yeah, but the gang thing.
Yeah, I guess.
And the 70s.
Yeah. So let's go cast the Odyssey. And
I know
okay, so we're talking about Elliot Page, we're talking about Zendaya, Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Travis Scott, Anne Hathaway.
Who's Travis Scott?
Travis Scott, this person. Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, John Bernthal. We have Mia Goth. Wow, this is crazy. Himesh Patel, Ryan Hurst, John Leguizamo, Corey Hawkins, Samantha Morton, Josh Stewart. These people are all like really, yeah, a lot of good actors and actresses here. It's a crazy lineup. I mean, when have you ever had Charlize Theron, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Elliot Page?
You know what? I think, yeah, but I think I'm gonna say something that might annoy some people.
That's okay, you're entitled to that.
But I think that actors are a bit overrated.
No, you just didn't. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so can you explain what you mean?
Yeah, I'm going to the movie because of the director, not because of the actors. So the thing I'm saying is I wouldn't really care if this same movie was with no
No,
known
it's not. I'll refute that
actor
in one
at
sentence.
all
I can refute that in two sentences.
for me.
If you're a director and you direct really well, but the actors suck, the movie's gonna
Yeah, but
suck.
there's a lot of good actors that are not as
That's true.
famous
That's
as.
true. But saying that it doesn't matter who the actor is,
No, I'm
you're just
saying
saying that it doesn't have to be a famous actor,
Yeah,
but still it
exactly.
has to be a good actor.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, of
I'm not
course.
talking about that. I'm just saying think about how expensive just the casting was for this film, even before talking about like CGI and filming and production
Yeah,
and
and I
all of
don't
that.
need it.
That's fine. I understand what you're saying. It's just crazy. I think they spent most of their budget on the cast, which is not something that usually
And the
happens.
budget of this movie was crazy because there's a lot of effects and
I'm hoping it's not going to
like
be a lot of
Chris Nolan
talking.
is notorious for doing everything on camera.
Right.
So his movies are very expensive because of that, because he barely uses CGI. He does use CGI, but not a lot. And it's more expensive usually. And it was all shot in IMAX.
Yeah.
I think it's the first movie that was shot completely in IMAX.
Oh no, it says
The cameras are very expensive.
it
They're
says that the
huge.
movie features deeply emotional and deliberate dialogue to drive its characters' trauma and motivations. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. Characters speak in contemporary English dialogue rather than in ancient verse, and the
That's cool, actually. I like it.
film focuses heavily on the psychological scars of war and the bittersweet longing to return home.
I like it because it's stupid when they do like English accent for to make it seems like it's older. It's just why? It's stupid, right? Because it's not like it's not that they spoke English back then, so
The family says,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah, of course. I'm surprised Nolan is still working. Why are you surprised that Nolan is still working? Is it because he requires gigantic? Tenet looks cool. Tenet looks cool. It's true. Um, yeah, it's okay. It has interesting
Tenet, I think, is
visuals, but
one of his worst movies.
uh,
It's not a bad movie, but it's
so
not the best one.
remember the movie Primer? That was like a low budget movie, like an independent, I think.
I know you hate.
Oh, I
You hate.
hated that. I don't like Groundhog's Day. I don't like Primer. I don't like anything that does the same thing over and over again. Just, I've seen it already. Move on. I don't need to see the same thing 20 times. And yeah. Oh, he said, I thought he retired after Dark Knight. Did he say
No,
that he was going to retire?
no. Dark Knight was 2008.
Was it?
Right? It was like a
Um,
long time ago.
Dark Knight? Yeah, probably like 2010
He
or
has like
something.
probably 10 movies after that.
Was Yeah, 2008. You're really good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, he had like I think at least 10 movies after The Dark Knight.
Inception. Inception's also it's one of those movies where I'm happy I watched it, but
I like
I'm never
Inception.
gonna watch it again.
I like Inception.
It's hard to describe. I don't know why. I don't know the reason why. It just doesn't, for me at least, it doesn't feel. I'm not drawn to watch it again. But it doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy it. It was fine, but it was a one watch type of movie for me. Whereas The Fifth Element, I've seen what, like 20 times now?
I
And
like Inception.
I think I know what I don't like about Inception. It's too serious. There's no humor in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's my issue
I
with.
don't think he does humor at
Yeah,
all.
it's not. There's no such like even in
Even
the
the Joker, well, it was more scary than like
right.
humor.
Yeah, it was sad and scary.
Yeah.
There needs to be some humor.
No, I meant like the Joker in the Chris Nolan films, not the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, well, but that was also not funny.
No, that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
was mostly scary.
Scary and depressing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he does humor. But that's okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to do
I think we
everything.
tried watching the Badlands movie
Oh,
and
that was terrible.
we got 5 minutes into it and we were like, yeah, let's see what else is on. It might get better in I'm gonna give it another shot for sure because it might be a fun ride and get better a little further down the line. So I don't think it's fair to just watch 5 minutes, but also I kind of feel like you should be putting your best foot forward during the first 15 minutes of your film to make audiences want to stay. And I wasn't getting that from the beginning of the movie at least. I don't even remember what happened. And it was not that long ago. I think it was like 2 months ago. We tried watching it.
I don't know what
Was it
was
not Borderlands? What was it called? Not the Badlands. It was the one with Galadriel's actor. Not Gwyneth Paltrow. What's her name?
I forgot.
Um
The other Tilda
Kate
Swinton.
Blanchett?
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, she's not the other Tilda Swinton.
And yeah, when they can't get Tilda Swinton, they call her.
Oh my, that was so shady. You're saying that Tilda Swinton's number one and Kate Blanchett is number two? I don't know about that.
I think they're on the same spot, more or less.
I don't think so.
They like on the spot of a like strong woman.
No, Tilda Swinton is her own.
Are you looking it up?
I'm asking Gemini, which person is more highly rated as an actress, Kate Blanchett or Tilda Swinton? It said Kate Blanchett is generally considered more highly rated, largely due to a massive portfolio of widely acclaimed leading roles in major blockbuster and prestige films. That sentence was a mouthful. Um, yeah, I feel like maybe Kate Blanchett is a A-rated actress, and then Tilda Swinton feels like maybe a A minus. So she's still A, but
No, she's not A minus. Tilda Swinton?
okay, so I'll say it differently. Tilda Swinton is A and Kate Blanchett is S.
Okay.
Like super.
I think it's the other way around.
Well, the world doesn't. Gemini definitely doesn't agree with you.
Okay, I don't.
And Gemini's based on the world.
I don't know.
Yeah. It says
It's based on people's opinions mostly, not the world.
on Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes, Blanchett consistently commands higher aggregate scores for her starring roles in high-profile dramas like Tar, Carol, and Elizabeth. I guess maybe Kate is more like a serious. I don't know how to say this. Like a serious kind of.
Even though she played in Borderlands.
Yeah, which is maybe also like telling too. Was it called Borderlands? Was that what? Yeah, it was called Borderlands. So that's a movie I was talking about where we tried watching it and yeah.
And we didn't.
And then we ended up.
I don't think they ever done a movie based on a video game that was good. Do you have an example?
So there have been series based off of video games that were good.
For example?
I can't. There's not a specific one. I'm looking it up.
I don't know what it is about video games that they can't really make. But
So first of all, Arcane.
yeah, Arcane was nice.
No, this is the most acclaimed video game adaptations. This is the other way around, I think.
What?
Oh, maybe it isn't.
Yeah, Arcane
so
was a video game. Yeah.
The Last of Us, which
I didn't like it.
yeah, Arcane Fallout.
I didn't like it.
What else? Super Mario
Actually,
Brothers.
The Last of Us. I don't think I saw The Last of Us.
No, you're thinking about the other one, Fallout.
Yeah, I didn't like
Fallout
it.
is another one where we both tried watching it, and I decided that I was going to try to like it, and I couldn't. So for everyone who likes Fallout out there, you're entitled to that, but it didn't speak to me. I don't know what it is again, because it had, the actors were good actors, it had a budget.
For me, it was too cartoony. It was like
I don't know what it is. It's
was
hard to. Sometimes the special sauce is just not there for me.
It was a little bit like it was supposed to be a animation, and
Right.
not,
maybe
live action. Sometimes that's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they were doing it as animation, it was.
I guess like
better.
what are some? So there are a lot more examples of bad movies based off of games, like Sonic movie.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia was a movie?
Yeah, with what's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal.
What? With Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Is this from the universe that merged with mine when we met or something? Because I've never heard of this. 2010, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time with Jake Gyllenhaal. What is this?
I never saw it, but I know it's bad.
Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't love that for him. My daughter, Jamie says, my daughter liked Borderlands. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another try for sure. Arcane series was good. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah, Arcane was nice.
Yeah, Arcane was good. It also, I think they did a lot of their work in 3D, but they made it look 2D too.
No, it looks 3D, but they did the effects like the smoke and fire and stuff like that in 2D.
Right, but
So
the character animation is 3D, right?
Yeah.
And they made it look good, which is very hard to do. 3D animation to look 2D and move well and not read overly 3D is very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
And they made it work. And they did it well, too. So
probably budget.
What do you think of Angry Birds? We haven't watched the Angry Birds movie. I don't know. But I can say that Sonic sucks.
I always prefer 2D animation over 3D.
Yeah.
For like cartoons animation. Not for like CGI or stuff like that. I mean like.
Yeah.
Like I prefer like Akira over Shrek.
Oh, if we miss Akira, so apparently the tickets are not, you can't pre-order, at least not where we are in North America, in Canada specifically. There is no pre-order at the moment for the 4K version of Akira that's coming up. We might be too far removed from the actual screening dates for there to be tickets available, but I'm hoping at some point pre-order will be available because I don't want to miss it. I want to be in the theater with popcorn watching the remastered Akira.
Not sure about popcorn, but
for me, I want popcorn. Okay. And yeah. I mean, it would suck to miss out on that, especially if it's just screening for one day, which I think is such a bad move.
I don't think it's gonna be just one day. It's stupid.
But that's what they're saying. That it's, yeah, let's see. Free, maybe there's pre-order. It feels like one of those things where if I don't Google it every single day, we're just not gonna be able to get any tickets.
Can like create a Google
oh,
search that sends
Oh no,
you.
maybe we can tell ChatGPT to search every day and let us know or something.
You can
Is that a
tell
thing?
Google to do that.
Really?
Or Gemini, yeah.
Gemini? Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
So Wednesday is the first day of San Diego Comic-Con.
Wednesday is the first day of San Diego Comic Con. This Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Panic are having a panel
Right.
there. I think they do like signing for David Nasmalchian's book, which is also coming out with mine.
Yeah.
With Razor Gray, so he's gonna be there signing his book.
Hey, why aren't you there signing your book?
Because the book is not out yet.
But isn't it going to be out? Like, isn't that part of what? Because I remember you saying that they wanted to have a panel at San Diego.
Yeah, because the book was supposed to be
I
out,
see.
but it was
Yeah.
delayed. You remember the reason it was delayed?
Right. Yeah.
It was some bureaucratic stuff that the publisher was
some kind of technical
dealing
issue.
with. Yeah.
But whenever we have more information, because we do have a release date, right?
Yeah, we have a release
And
date.
is it going to be released on time, do you think, this time?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
All right.
But they're gonna talk about it during the panel, I know. And I think they're gonna show the trailer, because we have a trailer. I didn't edit the trailer myself.
Right.
It was one of the guys that works at Panic. But I did edit some of the visuals there.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when I do the trailers myself, I take the images that are like the strongest from the book, and I create like this parallax effect.
Right. To give it some depth.
Yeah, and you can see it on this stream's opening sequence.
Mm-hmm.
So I did some of these for the Razor Gray trailer, but somebody else edited it. They're gonna show it.
I don't know if they're gonna do a video panel to answer your question. They might. The family says, "Is this your guy's graphic novel?" Are you talking about what Nier's drawing now or Razor Gray? Well, they're both Nier's graphic novels. I help out sometimes when I'm not annoying.
Annoying?
Sometimes I'm a little bit annoying. Right?
Okay, but
I'm
okay.
like, yeah, well, a little bit, maybe. Not that annoying.
I don't think so.
Okay, good. If you don't think so, that's what counts. Yeah, so it is Nier's work, but I help out in whatever way I can whenever he needs it.
But it's not this specific book.
No, what he's doing now is for an upcoming book that it has not been. The audience knows that it's called Helix Sky, and they know some things about it, but it hasn't been released yet. The book that's coming out with Panic is a different one, not the one that he's working on right now, and it's called Razor Gray. It's finished. Yeah. It's just awaiting release. So
yeah, it's me. I wrote and drew it, and it was colored by Lee Loridge, which is an amazing colorist that works with everybody more or less. He's also gonna be in San Diego. I don't know if he's on the panel. Not sure about that. But I do have some more things coming up.
Yeah.
I have the short story in Raid.
Yeah.
In the magazine.
Right.
Which is a cool magazine that you can get it free if you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Or order.
But then you have to have like a minimum. Yeah.
You need to order a bundle, but it's still you can order 10 of these and it's still like
free. You just have to pay for the shipping. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just pay for the shipping. And it's very high quality.
When you're done this panel line, we'll stop and show your progress for today because it has been an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Are we done?
zoom this out to show as much of the page as possible. Turn off, yeah. Okay, so here we can see the inking. All of the characters on the paper have been rendered for today's page.
Yes.
And then tomorrow during the silent music stream, you're going to be doing the rest of the page, I figure.
Yeah.
Is what usually happens.
Yes.
So you can see the hand holding the tool, the axe, climbing axe.
Yeah.
And then all of the characters are done, and these like little corners that you can see in the middle of the page, for those of you that don't know, they are the beginnings of the dark areas on the paper. And the reason that they are done first is because Nier uses a thinner tool to be able to precisely get into those corners.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very fast for an hour and a half. It's actually sometimes I don't even believe that it's been an hour and a half. And
Okay.
also you got a lot done in that time. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I think
you have 6 heads,
average
2 bodies, 1 full body. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I can do like this in 4 hours, like the entire page.
The entire thing from start
Yeah.
to finish after
inking.
Yeah,
But
just
the
inking.
sketching is another 4 hours. More or
Yeah,
less.
sketching also takes up a lot of. So a couple of things before we sign off for today. First, check out the store, which is online now. So it's nirlevie.com. You can click on shop, and you'll see it there. There are some prints that are still available. The limited edition prints are not going to be printed again. So if you ever wanted one of them, grab one of them. They have very vibrant colors and they're super high quality. Some shirts are available. Some art books are available on the shop. Next thing is get yourselves ready for next week because you're going to be, if you want to, you can do a draw along with us. You can paint, draw, sketch, do whatever you want, any kind of character, background, or whatever.
And I'll try to remember the other thing I was.
Yeah, if you manage to remember that, we'll have that for you as well.
It was a good idea, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week, and have a happy Monday, everyone.
Bye.